What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the final part, the third and final part, where we'll try to get to turn 400. I've already gone to 250, so we're a quarter of the way there. And I've said 400. If it gets really slow, we won't. But tech-wise, there's still a long way to go, so we'll hopefully go quite far. We'll show you the map. It's been 50 turns. Sorry if I miss any small things, but yeah, I'll try my best. You can see the Sioux have been heavily settling. 3 of these cities are in the last 5 turns, because I was looking a little bit. So these are all new. But yeah, the Sioux growing, so keep an eye on that. Shoshone, still the same, I'm afraid. Colorado, oh, that's new. But they did eliminate Tennessee. Sioux here, and then Canada and the Iroquois look the same for now. But yeah, Colorado is pushing into Mexico, who themselves helped kill the Mayans with the corral. But now it looks like they're going to die to Colorado, so they're looking quite good. A bit of an emergent civ in North America. Looks like the Sioux, Canada, Colorado are the big ones here. Down in South America, what happened? Chile is not dead. They have a random city somewhere else, I'll show you. But yeah, they've definitely seen everyone sort of blob out. Corral, all the random cities are gone. Brazil, with their east coast now all to themselves. Argentina took this city off the Inca. Brazil took this one off, I think might have been the Inca as well. But the Inca is still pretty big too. So there's a sort of a 4-way split in South America. Chile and the Sioux up in Greenland. Chile still existing there. Cologne from Germany in Iceland, and they actually have another settler. If this settles in Scotland, that'd be quite funny. We have our England, Spain and France have not changed. The Corral have actually grabbed this island. That's a bit of a surprise. I didn't see that before, so there you go. There has been some changes. Rome with a pretty aggressive citadel there towards Germany. Sweden conquered Spanish Norway. Russia is the same, but Byzantium not having a good time. Rome did take Constantinople, so Rome's looking kind of good in Europe. You know, they wouldn't probably be good elsewhere on the map, but in Europe they're doing pretty well. Yeah, 5 cities in North America is not a lot at this point, so it's hard, but you know, there you go. Here's Morocco. I think Africa is mostly the same, to be honest. Looks like Egypt has conquered this city, Nubia's lost these 2 cities to Egypt and the Garamantes, but the rest of it, I believe, is as it was. New city here for Ethiopia. Arabia then here's Babylon. Persia's the same, unless no they're not, sorry. This was the Khazars capital, I think, and they've obviously lost that to Persia. I don't know why I should have put I think I should have put Attila here and the Khazar here, but that was a mistake. But never mind, it doesn't matter, they're very similar civs. So there we go. Persia did actually grab that. The Khazars still have some of their cities, but the Kazan took this one. And then Perm has also lost these. Sadly, I don't remember whose is which. I think this was Perm. Maybe one of these other ones. But yeah, Perm's lost those. But Kazan's looking quite big here in the yellow. Yep, they're doing a good job. At the top of the map, looking quite big. It's hard to really, you can't score them because I don't have the info addicts, so it is tough. Harappa have gained some cities to the north, so they're looking quite big again on the map, but some of it is the desert, so wouldn't read into it too much just yet. There's India. Bengal obviously conquered Southeast Asia. I think they have a random city up in the top corner, I'll show you in a second. Siam with their 3 cities. We also have Ming still. I think East Asia has not changed too much until, yeah, this is all the same, until we get up to here where Korea has lost 2 cities. One to the Chukchi, even though Korea is actually attacking that city. And they lost Jeonju here to Mongolia. I actually think it might have been a different order and there's more fighting going on, but from most obvious, that's what happened. But I think this city may have gone to Mongolia first and then to the Chukchi or something like that. Maybe not though. Mongolia is adding some more cities up here as well, and they have killed Yakutia. I didn't even see that, but yeah, they have done that. Here's the Chukchi. There is that Bengal city I was talking about. And then we come down here, Australia, Guangzhou. So I'm guessing this was China or Ming settled here, but Australia has it. Okay, this is all new. I need to see what's going on. Australia, lots of islands in the Indonesian islands. Harappa got 1, and Burundi got 3. Ethiopia and Harappa have settlers here as well in the Indian Ocean. Pyongyang has been settled in Western Australia, and Persia's also made it to Australia. But I'm sure Australia will just be attacking these cities slowly. Imagine Burundi takes a North American city. That would be crazy. But yeah, let's get the score list up. I'll just remove all these these notifications, although there is a lot of them. I'll do this in advance next time. They just They make it hard to read. We're halfway there. We're nearly there. Quarter of the way there. There we go. It's gone. Okay. Next time I'll just do it myself first, but I forgot. Single player score list. Well, I'll leave the score list up too. Burundi is leading. Then it is the Sioux. Then Canada. So the two North Americans. Then Bengal is in 4th. Then Argentina in 5th. 6th is Kazan. 7th India. 8th Colorado. 9th Mongolia. And 10th Australia. Yeah, that's probably not particularly accurate at all. But there we go. Religion heavily influences that. But we will have a look. I did notice there is some social policies. So let me just get those up. Social policies, ideologies. A lot of autocracy. Mongolia, Australia, Brazil, Ethiopia, Corral, Sweden and Rhodesia. Siam and Canada did go order. And somehow both sides are having dissidents. I know it's localized, so that's probably why. But yeah, that's quite a bit's happened actually. To be fair, I didn't realize so much had happened. The settling was particularly recent in this region. This changed very quickly. But yeah, I will come back at turn 300. Okay, then turn 300. Nearly said 350. 300. It's getting there slowly. Still 100 to go, hopefully. We'll start with the same corner, make things easier. The Sioux have continued to fill out this empty space, and they're starting to build railroads, which is pretty cool. You see machine gun units, artillery as well, sort of get an idea of the tech era we're in. Shoshone is still around, as is Colorado. They have finished off Mexico, though they didn't get everything. The Inca took this city. Argentina held this one, but now it is Colorado, so never mind. Canada's still here as well. I don't believe there's been any wars, or at least cities falling between them. I think that's all the same as it sort of was. Down here, though, the Inca have grabbed some cities in the Caribbean, and it's the rest of South America. I think it's the same. Yeah, that is the same, but Argentina has plains, so that's a big advantage. But yeah, that's all the same, so we'll go across. There's a Corral Island here. Southern Africa looks, yep, nothing changing just yet. Submarines there for Burundi. Congo's still around, Ethiopia's still here, Nubia's survived. No one's dead, except it looks, yeah, Morocco's been invaded. It looks like the Garamantes, I guess, here. Yep, so that's happening. It's that Corral Island. France did kill Spain, so that's pretty big. Germany did settle in Scotland as well. Hamburg fell to Russia, as did Warsaw. So that's pretty big. Rome squeezed another city in here, fair enough. And it looks like Berlin will fall to France as well. So France and Russia getting quite big in Europe, and obviously Rome there still as well. Sweden did have a war with Russia and briefly had Novgorod, but I've seen they've lost that back again. Khazar have lost more cities to Persia. I'm guessing that was a peace deal, and they didn't come take that. Oh yeah, Atil here, which was Persian, fell to Russia as well. The Huns are still here. Babylon's surviving, but a citadel, not what you want. Persia's the same. Harappa has squeezed in another city, but they are the same area. This city has exploded in population since it came under Bengal's control. Siam's still here. Ming is in a few wars, I believe, but they're okay at the moment. That's Australia, I'm guessing. Up here's mostly the same. Korea lost one more city to Mongolia, and Mongolia settled in North Japan. Chukchi is still here. And then here's Mongolia, who've settled some more cities. And then Kazan is still quite big here, and they're actually up to 5th, I believe. This is changing quite quickly. Canada had dropped to about 7th or 8th and is now back into 4th. So that's pretty cool. Burundi here in the Indonesian islands, a lot still for Australia. The Sioux have added a lot of islands as well across the Pacific. Oh my goodness, yeah, they definitely have. Rhodesia and Persia have some random ones. You've got Corral, everyone down here. Burundi in New Zealand with the Corral. But Australia is the major power, still in this sort of southeastern Europe region. You have Mongolia, a couple with a city they took off Korea, and Persia with a settler as well. So there we go, that's the map. Oh, there's actually someone down in Ethiopia's down in Antarctica. Okay, didn't see that. Shoshone have an island too, as do Colorado, just off the coast of South America. But Argentina, the first civ I think we saw with planes. Nope, the Sioux has some too. But yeah, top 5 at the moment. Burundi, Sioux, I think that was the same as before, but Colorado's now climbed into 3rd. Canada's in 4th, Kazan 5th, Mongolia 6th, 7th is Argentina, 8th is Bengal, 9th the Corral, and 10th Australia. Not great for the European civs. The highest European civ is Russia. Sort of down, Russia. I'd count Russia. I'd count Kazan as Asia. So yeah, I'd say Russia's the highest. And then I don't know, I guess France or Rome is next. Rome, Sweden there. Quite far down. And has everyone sort of gone? We won't look. Everyone's autocracy. We won't go through that. But freedom is India, and then order Canada, Siam, and Rome. Nobody else, and they're all in sort of dissidence. But there we go. We will do another 50 turns. Well, I'll do another 50 now. You're going to get 400. I'm 95% sure at this point it will run that far. We'll probably hit the modern era fairly soon. We're sort of in that early modern part with Great War infantry and stuff. Probably see the sort of mid-tier civs and the worst civs get there in sort of 50 years, being where these civs are now. So yeah, we'll do it 50 years, 50 turns. We'll do another 50 turns, and then we'll do another 50, but I'm only doing 50 today, so that confused me. I'll do the other 50 tomorrow, and then you'll see the video the day after that. But there we go. Okay, then we've made it to turn 350. It's not crashed. It's remarkable. We'll get to 400 hopefully, unless something goes horribly wrong. But it's on track to get there absolutely fine. See more cities from the Sioux. We'll follow the same path again. That seems to work. Yep, they've added more in Alaska, and some of these cities are getting really big. 17, 13. So yeah, they're still big in North America. Lots of planes now for a lot of civs and advanced stuff. Seeing mobile SABs, rocket artilleries. Canada is still the same as well, I believe. Don't think they've added anything. Colorado is at war with the Shoshone, and it looks like it's close. Could see some cities dropping in the next few turns. But yeah, they're quite big. I believe had they taken Mexico already? Maybe they did. I don't know, but they definitely have now if they hadn't already. The Inca have this city. The Corral have this island though. And Colorado's grabbed this one. Looks like they might get another settler down here. The Corral. Look. I don't want to say... Okay, I think they've conquered this off the Inca. And potentially this city as well. But they're going to lose this one, right? That's what the borders were before. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because the Inca had 4 cities. Argentina also going after them. But they haven't added anything. Although, yeah, they've definitely dropped. They were near the top for score. That's fallen away. Brazil, right up there with them. And probably actually, they're actually both on 633. But that will change, I assume, if Brazil conquers some cities. What have we got then? Up here to Greenland. There's some irony in this. Gold Coast. I mean, there's a bit of copper, but it is very cold and snowy on this Gold Coast. But there you go. Australia is spreading all over the place. The Sioux killed Chile. Oh, that sucks. England took Cologne, Iceland off Germany. Frankfurt went to France. And I mean, we may as well say it. Germany is dead. Berlin fell to France. I think they had Madrid already. But yeah, that's now how it looks. Sweden has not changed. Russia has got Warsaw and Hamburg. If that hadn't have happened already. They also pushed into Adrianople down here. And they not killed, but they took one of the Huns' cities. Rome is the same as before. Let's go down to Africa now. The Garamatis have exploded into life. They had 2 cities last check. Yeah, they pretty much killed Morocco and taken this city off Nubia. Egypt's also taken 2 cities off of Nubia, so they're looking a lot bigger. They also took Babylon. Arabia's the same. Ethiopia has lost their capital to Burundi. Nigeria's here with their cities. They actually still have the one on the north coast. It's quite impressive. And Mali is still here the same. And there's Morocco. What remains of Morocco. And then down here, I believe everything is the same. The Zulu have been dead for a while. So yeah, this has not changed. So maybe some new islands. Persia's the same. Harappa, they look different, but I think they've just settled more inside, which we'd already seen. India, Bengal here. Oh my goodness, 27 and 37. Siam. Ming lost, I believe, their capital. I believe this was their capital to Australia. That's a blow. Japan, China's the same. Korea lost another city, but I think that had already happened last time. Chukchi then, the same. And yeah, then you have the Bengal city, Mongolia up here, looking quite big still. Kazan, another one. They're 5th on the top 5, although their capital is very low. I'm guessing someone's bombing it with planes. I don't know who this is. Maybe Persia. Someone nearby, right? But they're nowhere near it. Don't know what's going on. They also have loads of planes themselves, so it's a bit weird that they're not, dishing out damage themselves. So I don't know what's going on there. That's pretty weird. And yeah, we've sort of seen this. The Huns with a couple of cities remaining. Perm has 1 city. Khazar with like 4 tiles left. Okay, let's go down into Southeast Asia. Mostly Australia. A few Sioux cities, particularly in the Pacific. The Chukchi have now got one. Rhodesia, Persia have some. But it's mostly Australia, Persia, a little bit of Mongolia. Burundi has Indonesia. Yeah, mostly Australia. North New Zealand is Burundi, south is the Coral, and then yep, more of a mix with the Sioux. Australia, Colorado has an island, so quite a spread. But there we go, the top 5 as it stands: Burundi, with quite a bit of a lead. Then it is the Sioux and Colorado and Canada, so all 3 North Americans. And then Kazan is 4th, I can't quite see it there. Australia in 6th, Mongolia in 7th. 8th is currently the Coral. Then 9th and 10th is Argentina and Brazil. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 6 out of the top 10 are in the New World. And I guess Australia is kind of separate from the Old World as well. So that's quite something to note. Who's last? Let's just see. There's so many civs left. Look, all these civs are still alive. At the moment, last is... These civs are dead. The last civ who is actually alive... could take a while to find... is Morocco at 266. They have 1 city left. Sorry if I've missed like a random German city or something, but I don't think so. So yeah, we'll come back at 400. We'll look over everything. Congratulate anyone on their prediction. I'm going to have to just use score, I think. I don't really have anything else. I don't know what the demographics say. 4 for Burundi, a couple for the Sioux, 1 for Kazan. I think Burundi is winning. It's the only reason I'm maybe against it is it feels like they have less cities, but I don't even think that's a fair assumption. They do have loads spread out. The Sioux just make it seem like maybe the Sioux are a bit closer. But yeah, we'll come back at turn 400 and wrap it up. Okay then, here we go. Final type, turn 400. We made it. Didn't break. Nothing went wrong. It's actually running slow, but not like, normally it starts lagging and stuff. It's actually fine. But here we have the Sioux. We're doing quite well still. Added some new cities as well to the territory they already had. We can see the Shoshone have died to Colorado. California is still the same. They haven't expanded too much. Colorado has actually also stopped. Argentina has taken this island. I believe, was this in the Corral's possession? I don't know who had it last time, but there you go. Oh, wow, okay, the Corral are dead. I didn't notice that, but there you go. Brazil's taken them out, so they've climbed up the leaderboard, I see. Yep, the Incas survived with their 2 cities. Argentina didn't take anything new, so that makes sense. Yeah, the Corral didn't go too well for them then. They still have cities elsewhere, like this one. But yeah, that didn't go too well. Let's go down. Oh, Argentina taking this island. I don't know who it belonged to before, I'm sorry. I'm sure someone will remember. You've probably just seen it. For me, it's been a few hours. Rhodesia here. Not much has changed in the south, same for Burundi, although the Congo did die to Rhodesia. Coming up this way, Ethiopia is now completely gone. Canada took this, okay, off of Nigeria. That is new. Didn't see that before. Morocco's died to Mali. This was actually Rome. Have lost this city to the Garamantes. Nigeria's city up here has fallen to Rome. Egypt is at war with Rome though. As you can see, they've got Constantinople and Cumae right now. France hasn't changed, neither has England or Sweden, apart from a new city. Russia, again, yeah, just a new city here, but nothing else to note at this point. Egypt also took Mecca off Arabia, and is probably so close. Just missed out on Medina there. Right, let's go over this way. Persia have added a new city, but again, nothing crazy. Harappa and Bengal had a war, but no one seems to have won it. India's still around. Siam lost their capital to Australia. Australia still has this city, and they put a lot of citadels there. But Ming still around. This area looks very much the same. Yep, it is completely the same as it was before. Mongolia, Chukchi. And Kazan survived despite that. Whoever was attacking their capital relentlessly, and up here is the same as well, although I think Persia had this and have now lost it. Or maybe it was this one. Okay then, on to... Well, I want to see Antarctica first. I see some crazy colours. Ethiopia is just about surviving down here. Persia, Canada, Argentina all sharing a little bit. We have Australia. Just Mongolia really now in Australia with them. Burundi's got all of New Zealand. Still a bit of a mess out in Micronesia and Polynesia. Australia's got half the Indonesian islands. Bengal has sort of the other half, or the western ones. Australia's more the eastern ones, and New Guinea. The Sioux with these islands in the Pacific. And Hawaii. I think that's pretty much every island. There's a couple here for Argentina, Australia, Colorado again. But there you go, that is the map. We'll have a little look. Ideology, we'll just do the... Okay, there's a few Order and Freedom civs. Freedom is Shoshone, Arabia, India, and Perm. None of those particularly big. I mean, the Shoshone are dead. India were doing okay at the start. I think they're probably about 11th place at the moment. Order civs, Khazaria, again, they're dead. Bengal, they're pretty good. Rome was looking okay. Siam, Ming, these are all ones that have sort of lost out in the last 100 turns or so. Canada's in there as well. The rest are autocracy. Religion, did it all stay the same? Okay, no, there's actually 2 dominant ones now. There's still Islam from Nubia, which was, I think, the original best one, and then Shinto's caught up. I'm guessing Nubia's death maybe didn't help, and also Nubia's has more competition with, like, India's religion, Ethiopia's, even though they're not very big. There's still a bit, 11 cities here. That would have been enough to beat Japan. So, there you go. Score. It's kind of all we've got. We don't have info addicts, so we'll give it to Burundi. 2 people did pick Burundi, so I'm going to be nice. That was Penn Roberts and Joe Fisher. Is that right? Yes, well done to both of you. Joe, I think that's the 2nd time in about a month, so got your picks on point at the moment. Congratulations. I forgot who I picked. I don't think it was Burundi. If it was, and you remember that, you can congratulate me, but I don't think it was. So there we go. We'll do demographics just once quickly. Here you go. So Kazan with the biggest population. Burundi has the most food, production, and money. The Sioux have the most land. Burundi has the most soldiers. And then Sioux also have the best tech. Actually didn't reach the end, but I guess that's because we're on a lower difficulty than normal. And there's one more thing I wanted to do. Let's just have a look. Biggest cities in the world. There you go. 37 in Bengal. There's a couple of 35s. Kazan and Stockholm. And then it's sort of lower 30s. But there we go, that'll be it for this one. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one.